Hello, and welcome to Theodore Skirblog, that's me, reads you a short story. This is number 8. The story is called The Absorbed Twin. By way of turning 18, Jordan's mom told him he'd actually been born a twin, and that his brother, due to a rare syndrome called the vanishing twin, had not fully gestated and had eventually been absorbed by the dominant fetus, aka him. Well, this was bizarre and curious news to Jordan. Mostly he wondered why tell him at all. What difference did it make in his life? On the other hand, it confirmed a vague feeling he had that he possessed an inner voice, one who listened to him and could also speak to him in unspoken terms. Jordan asked other people if they too had an inner voice, and many people said of course they did. So he didn't think there was anything that unusual about it. But now that he was 18 and was told specifically about the twin, he couldn't let it go. A few days later, he confronted his mom. "I really wish you hadn't told me," he said, "about Jerry." "Who's Jerry?" his mom asked. "Jerry is my absorbed twin," he said. "I named him Jerry." His mom looked at him with a worried, arched eyebrow. "I don't think that's a good idea," she said, "to name him." "Well, why wouldn't he have a name?" "Because he's not a he or anything," his mom said. "Just a phenomena that happened that I thought you might be interested in." "Well, I am," he said, "very interested." Over the next nights and weeks, Jordan practiced getting in touch with Jerry. First, he imagined where Jerry had absorbed into him. Perhaps he had liquefied into his blood and bones. Was he an extra organ somewhere in there with all his other organs? Jordan didn't know, but he felt he could contact Jerry more directly. So in the hazy moments around sleep, he reached out in his thoughts, and after a time located Jerry sitting there somewhere around his kidneys. "Jerry!" he yelled. "Hey, Jordan," Jerry said. "Long time coming, bro." "Hey, and thanks for naming me, by the way." "Of course," Jordan said. "But my God, don't you feel trapped or imprisoned or anything like that? I mean, all these years?" "No," Jerry said. "It's just the way it is for me. I live what you live." "And now we can talk," Jordan said. "I always talk to you," Jerry said, "and see through your eyes and hear what you hear. All of it." "I guess I knew that," said Jordan. It became easier and easier to talk to Jerry the more they practiced. Soon they could speak any time of the day or night. Jordan would ask Jerry what he'd like to eat, or maybe a TV show he'd like to watch. "But no," Jerry said, "I like what you like." Jordan decided he would show Jerry the world. It's the least he could do. So when they turned 19, Jordan said to his mom, "Jerry and I are finally going to take that trip we've been planning. Any other twins you want to tell me about before we go?" His mom laughed. "Let me think. Nope, just that one." So they headed out to New York, then to Europe, to backpack around, stay in hostels, see the sights. They met fellow travelers, drank in bars with girls, introduced themselves sometimes as Jordan, sometimes as Jerry. To the world, it made no difference, of course. But to the twins, it never ceased to be a new experience. Thanks a lot for listening.